I really hope Kitten enjoyed this video. I was an extra in the Hunger Games I was an extra in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I know what you're thinking, oh, I'm just a normal guy like you. You know, I take a hard shit and wipe my ass with both hands. But I felt like I'd go into a bit of detail about this because I've talked about it on the Discord podcast before and all that, so I think I just go deeper, dive deep into the asshole that is my role in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. When it comes to being the extra in a movie, I am the cream of the crop. I am the cream extreme. Does that mean that I think I'm the best actor in the entire world of acting? Of course I think so, but an entire world perspective, absolutely fucking not. My balls were absolutely drained. I had a whole-on, jerk-off session right before the events of this story. You know, obviously right after, there's that 5 or 10 minutes of bliss where you just see all the strings of the universe and all, just the world all together. So as I'm sitting there, I decided, you know what, I want to pursue some acting. So as I'm sitting there scrolling through Google, I'm looking through casting calls, and I found one for Hunger Games, The Mockingjay Part 1. The casting call was in Atlanta, and they wanted headshots and full body shots shirtless. Now obviously I've sent pictures of my tummy to Kitten before, so I think, you know, I'd be pretty good at this. I'd make this role pretty well. So my dad was snapping some nice pictures of me full body shirtless like any good dad does. But here's the thing, my dad was 6'5". I'm 5'6". I'm short as shit. So I'm just sitting there and he's taking them at normal eye level, so he's looking down at me and it looks shorter than I even normally am. Even though I looked like an absolute midget in these photographs, they ended up choosing me as an extra. Well, once I made it to the set, they had all this clothes for me, and I mean, personally, I feel like I'm pretty fit myself, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, once I made it there, eventually they were making me try on all this different clothes, all these different outfits, and eventually just all of them were ripping off of me. It was ridiculous, like, the fact that fat acceptance doesn't matter in this society anymore is ridiculous. All these trolls are always telling me, touch grass, do this, touch grass, this, that. You know what? I touched grass. You know what I'm saying? Completely out of character. I touched grass. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm getting really stressed out. No, I need a Mountain Dew break. Holy shit. I really hope they have more Final Fantasy characters to Smash. Absolutely love Smash. I hope that Sakurai has new characters back in character. Anyway, so we make it over back onto the set, right? It's just absolute rundown poo-poo factory that they were using for filming, right? So I'm just standing there looking at this crowd of people, and just everybody was looking at me weird. I'm like, bro, look how short and fat that guy is. Like, everyone was like staring at me. However they managed to get this rundown factory set, they probably asked all the heroin addicts to leave and all the coke addicts to leave. So anyways, Katniss makes it over to this factory, so I'm gonna put the clip here so you guys can look at the scene.
You here to fight with us?
I am. I will.
So here I was, some goofy goober. I was supposed to be playing the role of some sort of caretaker, just taking after some burn victim. So they gave me this line, which I actually never got to read in the final fucking film. I was never even included in the final film. Boycott Hunger Games because they didn't include me in the final part. But anyway, my line in the film was like, oh, this girl's burn victim. Oh, yikes, holy shit, whoa. I was on a mission to get a final cut in this movie. I was desperate to make the final cut of this film. If I had to start rimming people, I was definitely rimming people. If I had to start flipping tables and wet willying bitches, I'd do that as well. I was getting into this fucking movie's final cut no matter what. I also probably didn't make the final cut because I was screaming a little too loud. Every single time they told me, oh, be wild, and I was like, oh, fuck, oh, shit, fuck. What I thought was gonna make the final cut, though, was this part here with this kid here. He's like, oh, yeah, are you gonna fight? And there's Katniss. I was positioned for this one part where this little girl's head is poking out in the back. I was supposed to be there. That was supposed to be me. So my plan was to sit up and sit back as straight as possible, like I was just staring directly at everybody, make sure everyone had their cameras on Discord movie night, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have a movie night in the next few hours, but that doesn't really matter right now. Anyways, I'm sitting up there as straight as possible, so the guy in the back who's talking, because I mean, this guy's an actual paid actor, I'm sitting back there, and I'm like sitting up straight up like this, just like at his titty level, so every single time that he's saying his lines, I'm just sitting there, you can just see me in the background. Sadly though, they ended up replacing me with this guy in the background, who's currently there, who you can actually see in the final cut, which was supposed to be me, and I was supposed to be sitting there. They changed me because I was blocking their shot, I was too much in the way. I mean, I feel like those are very politically correct ways to say that I'm fat, which honestly stresses me out. It pisses me off. You know what, fuck it, I'm just have more of my fucking Mountain Dew. But I mean, eventually, I didn't really make the final cut. They told me I was too fat. They told me that I was too much in the way, which I find to be absolutely ridiculous, which is why I say boycott Hunger Games forever. Absolutely boycott Hunger Games into the ground until they make another edit of the film in which I am included. Because, obviously, I am an absolute god. I am buff shit. And for any of you guys wondering, I am not the one who handed out free copies of Discord Nitro to people. That is a scam. Do not click the links. Now, before I leave and, absolutely cut off the video for now, I will have to say, no memes in general. I hope Kitten enjoys this video. Love you, Kitten.